Hello everyone, today we have a little trick for you that'll give you a ton of coins inside Doppelganger and pretty much guarantee you first place. Before we get into that, I want to thank everybody that's been going over to the community polls. We're doing them every single day at 9 a.m. today. 1,500 votes on who is the best summoner, Mortis, Witch, or the Royal King, which is sitting at 71%. Now, as far as the whole Doppelganger thing, I cannot take credit for it. Somebody actually mentioned it inside Chisgul's stream. Feel like I'm saying that wrong. But this is going to kind of revolve around three things. First thing being, we got to have the Doppelganger. The second one is going to be us switching between the Goblin and the Traitor. And third, either have some luck or get some of those dice. Now, Chisgul did make it look pretty easy when he did it, although my first time going in, I was struggling a little bit. Now, the idea is we grab the Goblin, and when you get the Goblin, he's going to toss out a bunch of coins. We want to run the second those coins come out, and then we're going to go over to the other chest. We got to make sure we have enough coins to open the chest, but that's when we're going to go and grab the Traitor. Once we have the Traitor, we can then go run back, pick up all those coins, and get a good amount of gems. Now, the key thing here, and I found out the hard way, is coins naturally last about 13 seconds inside the game before they disappear. However, though, I went too far away to a chest because the first one wasn't ready, and when I came back, they were all missing. There was nobody else around. I think the game just said, hey, there's way too many coins right here. We got to get rid of them. So naturally, you want to do this in an area where you have two chests close together. Usually your starting position is good enough, but they seem too far away. Definitely move over to another area. Originally, I thought it'd be a good idea to get the Goblin, then turn it into Nita, and then the Traitor, and just get a whole bunch of bears on the screen. That seemed a little bit too difficult, and I even considered using the Witch in there in between and just getting a whole bunch of skeleton spells and spamming them. The fact that when the skeletons die, they will drop a coin too, so that seemed like another good way to get it with the Traitor, but it just seemed like it was too overwhelming. But you can see we're sitting in first at 387 gems. We got about 186 coins to go and open more chests. However, though, I believe Saeed that you see on the number 2 spot is probably doing the same exact thing. Whenever I ran into players and they had such a huge lead like this, I always thought, oh, they gotta be using the key, spending money, whatever. But it turns out you can't actually use the key for the first minute inside Doppelganger. So I did this for about 2 minutes before I ran out of getting Traitors and Goblins, and we switched over to Nita, and then I went over and grabbed a tank. I was under the impression, or at least the way it used to be, is if you had fused tanks, you had more than one of them. Once you grabbed that first tank and then went and switched to somebody else, and then went back to tank, everybody seemed to get in a tank. And when I was rocking my Mortis and saw a whole bunch of Barbarian Kings coming at me, I said, you know what, let me slap that tank on there and just start pumping away. And to my surprise, we didn't have any tanks. And I tried to run over there, and that was pretty much just crushing to me. I was able to escape out of that little corner, run over to a chest, grab a max, and escape the situation, but fortunately, I still took third. So I gotta play a little bit smarter inside the game, but what an exceptional start I had with this whole Traitor Goblin thing going. But if you guys happen to notice that I'm rocking a chicken emblem on my actual user profile, and if you want to get something like that yourself, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I picked my butt.